All right, whenever you're ready, just get comfortable where you are, lean back, close your eyes, make sure your head and neck are supported. Perfect. Then take a deep breath in and breathe out. As you breathe, you can feel how your body's responding to your request for deeper and deeper breaths. And that's because your body listens excellently. When you're asking it for deeper breaths, it satisfies your request, and the rest of you overhears the message that it is safe to breathe, and there's nothing to hold your breath for. And every deep breath you're breathing affirms that reality, that it is safe to breathe and to breathe deeply. Then we're going to go through a process of intentional relaxation. Imagine that there's a wave of relaxation beginning from the very top of your head, going down. Feel that relaxation soften the muscles of your forehead and the muscles around your eyebrows and your eyelids. The little muscles of and around your eyelids are the easiest muscles to relax. If you'd like, you could relax those muscles so completely that they don't even work, and then satisfy yourself they're so soft they don't work. When satisfied, then send that relaxation down to your cheeks and the muscles around your mouth and the muscles of your jaw. That's right. Whenever your body relaxes even incrementally, you can recognize yourself to be your body's caregiver, to be its most consistent source of support, encouragement, and love. Then send that relaxation down into your neck and down into your shoulders. It's especially these muscles that sometimes brace for impacts that don't come. So make sure that your neck and shoulders understand that there is no impending impact. With your head well supported, with your neck well supported, here you can relax, you can let go, and it's safe to do so. Then send that relaxation from your shoulders down your back, down the broad muscles of your back, all of the way down into your lower back. Then send that relaxation from your shoulders down your arms, down your biceps and triceps, into your forearms, into your hands, and into your fingers. Then send that softness further down into your hips, through the muscles of your upper legs, and further down, past your knees, into your calves, your ankles, and your feet. From head to toe, you've asked the muscles to relax. Where the muscles have relaxed, you can credit yourself for being the cause, for being your body's guardian and giving it the comforting and soothing reassurance that sometimes it needs. Now, this is what adult life is like. You're not just absent a guardian. You have the guardian who is you all the time to give you comfort, to give you relaxation, to help you feel soothed, protected, and loved. Now imagine you're in a gigantic plush elevator, and as you hear me count down, the elevator's going to take you deeper than this. 20. Then you're going deeper. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Here the elevator stops. The doors open. And you're in a headspace where it's going to be easier here to keep feeling all kinds of good feelings. And the good feelings follow from the thoughts that take you there. Every other time you've heard me speak, you've heard my answers to the question of what would benefit you when you keep it at the front of your mind. Today I'll speak some reassuring truths and capabilities that benefit you when you keep these truths and capabilities at the front of your mind. Like that you have a mind-body connection. Through this connection, you are your body's guardian. You are its primary caregiver. In adulthood, you can take care of yourself. Yes, you'll feed yourself and clothe yourself and take care of your basic needs. You'll also take care of your health. You'll take care of your emotional needs, your social needs, your cultural needs. From head to toe, you can feel the constant security of always having a capable guardian present who has your values, your principles, and your goals in mind. Even when I speak, I have to appeal to the authority that you possess over yourself for any of my words to have any impact at all on a body that's yours to take care of. Whenever you feel relaxed or comfortable, credit yourself for doing with my words what you do, not me for merely speaking them. Anytime you've been relaxed after hearing me speak, it's because you listened and you followed. Anytime you've been more confident, more empowered, more comfortable in your own body, it's because you internalized the truths that my words encoded. And so it is again tonight. Whenever you feel more comfortable in this body, you can feel empowered to take care of yourself, to meet your needs, to be a very capable guardian to a body that is under your care. Your body listens excellently to the goings-on in your mind. When you're giving it some soothing thoughts, some relaxing thoughts, some comforting thoughts, it feels relaxed, soothed, and comforted. When you're giving it loving thoughts, encouraging thoughts, supportive thoughts, it feels loved, encouraged, and supported. just like it used to be. When you give it blaming thoughts, it feels blamed. When you give it thoughts that mistrust it, it feels mistrusted. You are your body's guardian. When you treat yourself as you would a younger sibling, or maybe an animal that's under your care, or even a houseplant that's under your care, then you treat yourself as life, according to the rules by which we treat life. When life is ill or injured, we keep loving life, we keep nurturing life, we keep giving life what it needs, even if life sometimes needs extra attention or extra medicine or extra accommodations. We'll still take care of life that's under our care. You will keep taking care of yourself as human life that's under your care. Because you are alive, healing from old wounds and illnesses is inevitable, often without medical assistance, especially with medical assistance. We heal and we adapt. We don't just break. We cannot be discarded. We're not like glass animals that once broken cannot quite be pieced back together completely. We're like the oak tree, the tiger, the wolf, where if injured, we immediately begin a process of healing. When ill, our bodies seek to resolve the illness. From head to toe, you can recognize your aliveness. And through this mind-body connection, give it love and give it compassion, especially where it's suffering. Your body works a lot better than it doesn't. From head to toe, there are trillions of living cells, making sure your heart beats at just the right pace for any level of activity and your lungs breathe at just the right rate for any level of activity. And your immune system makes sure that you win over anything that might try to invade your body. And your senses perceive. From head to toe, you are in better health than you're not. And even the parts of you that are not in as good health today as they had been in the past, there's still parts of you that have the capacity to heal and to adapt. All the parts of you being either in good health or deserving of your compassion shall receive your love. But none of you is contemptible. None of you is bad or discardable or broken. All of you is either healthy or it needs and deserves your love and compassion. These better aspects of your health are what you'll make a day out of. It's what you'll make the rest of your year out of. The activities that you love, the people who are in your life are what and who you'll make your day and your year out of. So let's recognize everything that you have in the half of the glass that's full. We don't live in a hypothetical world where a human being is always in perfect health. We live in this world where a human being can love and care for themselves in sickness and in health as you further the lifelong project of taking care of your body and cherishing your body until old age. When your entire body from head to toe is under your care, when all of it listens and it responds to the signals you send, there are some things you can do internally to cause your body some soothing, some comfort, and certainly some relaxation. Imagine that before you, there's a control panel with sliders and knobs, with buttons and switches and lights. Each of these controls is linked with some aspect of the discomfort that you feel in your body. Discomfort is felt somewhere in the body. It's going to be felt to have a certain size in the body. It's going to be moving or static. You might even be able to give discomfort a color, a texture. Pick out where you have discomfort in your body, and we'll start linking all of these qualities to the controls on this control panel. There's one slider labeled size. When you turn the slider up, the discomfort becomes a little bigger and more diffuse throughout the body. Notice that you can turn that slider up and discomfort becomes a little bigger. Then notice when you reverse direction and you start to turn the slider down, the discomfort is felt to shrink in the body. Notice how much you can shrink that discomfort. And then keep shrinking the discomfort until it's as small as it can be. Elsewhere on the control panel, there's a rotary knob. On one end, it's perfectly static. On the other end, it's in rapid motion. Try turning this knob up or down. And notice how the discomfort in your body could either quicken or slow and might even begin to feel static and still. On another slider, you can see all the colors of the rainbow. The discomfort in your body is not stuck with the color it first presents as. See what happens if you move this slider and the discomfort in your body starts to become blue or purple or green or orange. Find the most pleasant color for the sensation of discomfort in your body, which we've already shrunk, we've already made it more still. We're now finding the right color for it. There's another control that will move the discomfort either up or down in the body. So when you turn the slider all the way up, it's like at the top of your head. When you turn it all the way down, it's at the bottoms of your feet. Find the most comfortable place to place the discomfort in your body. What all of this means is your body's all right. And you aren't stuck with the way discomfort first presents. If you could begin to alter the qualities of the discomfort, like the size of it, the location of it, the color of it, the speed at which it moves, if it's going to move at all. You can feel empowered to use your mind and your mind-body connection to cause your body as much comfort as possible. There is another slider that represents how dim or bright your discomfort is. Notice what happens if you dim the discomfort. Perhaps it's less noticeable. Perhaps it's easier to place in the background. When you dim your discomfort, turning that slider down as far as it will go. And then there's another control. To control how round and smooth or sharp and spiky your discomfort is. Most people find more comfort with a rounder, smoother feeling of discomfort in their body. So try turning this control down to the rounder and smoother side. This is the power of your mind-body connection. Your discomfort's not just in your physical body. Your discomfort is perceived in your mind, where you can make such alterations. And your mind is yours. These are your thoughts, your imagery. You're the one exercising control over all the fine-grained qualities of how discomfort manifests inside your body. From tonight onward, you can live knowing that there is something you can do. Of course, one could put a particular kind of molecule in their body to hit the right receptors. One can also return to this control panel in the mind. And then you're not stuck with how discomfort first presents. You have some power to alter the qualities of the discomfort that you're experiencing and thereby alter the quality of your experience of life and your experience in your own body after having dimmed, smoothed, and shrunk the discomfort. Some people even move discomfort all the way down into a toenail or up into their hair, where they can't feel it any longer. It means that with a capable guardian who's able and willing to help you find the right combination of qualities to soothe you, you don't have to ever fear discomfort. You don't have to blame your own body. You can be you in the body that you have with anything you're healing from, and know that you're in charge of you. You'll take care of you. You don't have to curse your body or its feelings if the feelings at first are unpleasant. When you return to this control panel, you might discover there are even more controls linked to even more qualities of the feelings and sensations that you experience. Increasingly, the discomfort that's so malleable anyway merits none of your attention. People in the world out here, events in the world out here, music, good weather, good stories, nature, plants, animals in the world out here might merit your attention, and none of this is a distraction from your discomfort. Your discomfort had been a distraction from the substance comprising the world around you and the life that you live. Especially when you have this measure of control over how you experience discomfort. It doesn't matter so much anymore, and it doesn't indicate that something is constitutionally bad or flawed with your body. The kind of discomfort created in the mind can be alleviated in the mind. And then turning your attention to where you have good health, turning your attention to the capabilities that you have and the qualities of your life, you can make the rest of your day out of all that you have today. You'll make tomorrow out of all that you have tomorrow. Diagnosis and treatment can be delegated. You do not have to ask the question of, what's wrong with me? What does this mean? If you can delegate to a series of professionals, if you must, these questions of what's wrong and how do you cope. But it is your job to live as high quality of a life as you can with the health that you have and the body that you have, with the skills and the knowledge and the talents that you have, using all of the everything that you have. That'll be the substance comprising your life. And it's not a distraction from discomfort. Discomfort used to be a distraction from the substance comprising your life. When you have a new pair of boots and then your feet hurt, the distraction is temporary. And then at some point, you don't even care how your feet feel anymore. The boots will mold themselves around your feet. And all your attention placed on friends and music and nature was well placed. Your body heals from wounds and illnesses. Where the body can't heal, it will adapt. Diagnosis and treatment can be delegated to physicians and other professionals. Your time spent doing the things you love and doing the things that you can see the intrinsic value in will be well spent. More and more, you can care about matters in the world out here where good weather is yours to enjoy, and when a band plays on the street, they play for you too. These are, again, the substance comprising your life and not distractions from discomfort. Distractions had always been found in matters you've delegated to a doctor already. Distractions used to be found in matters that you've already thought through. but the substance comprising your life can be seen, can be heard, can be felt, can be reasoned about. When feelings of discomfort respond so readily to this control panel, it means that the location of the discomfort is not that big of a deal. The size of the discomfort, even the shape of it, the roundness or spikiness of it, the color of it, are not as big of a deal when these qualities are malleable and these qualities are responsive to the power of your mind. None of these qualities mean anything about your physical body. Your physical body has much more health than illness. Let's recognize the trillions and trillions and trillions of healthy cells in your body. It's with these trillions of healthy cells that you can manipulate your subjective experience of discomfort. It's these healthy cells that allow anything that's injured to heal. It's these healthy cells that fight off infection and that fight off anything that might harm you. So let us cheer on the healthy cells in your body. Your body listens to all of this. And when this cheering on of the healthy cells in your body produces a more happy body, where you can be in this world enjoying everything that you love, then you're at last giving your body a guardian. It wasn't worth asking, what's wrong with me? What bad thing might happen? Why me? When the answers to these questions produce nothing useful. In the future, when you feel discomfort again, you have a control panel, and you can get right to shrinking it, cooling it, soothing it, softening it. There will be qualities I've not even imagined, where you can find a controller for the quality and then turn down how uncomfortable your discomfort is. My main contribution is to say that discomfort comes from the mind more than from the body. And it means in the same body you can have a more comfortable experience of life. When you turn to the substance comprising your days, your friends, your hobbies and interests and your work, then your attention goes to what is much more meaningful than something that you can shape and mold with the power of the imagination. The weather is for you to enjoy. One can't just shape and mold it subjectively. So when the sun shines, it's shining on you. When there's a beautiful snowfall, the beauty is for you. Your friends also can't just be molded by your imagination. When you have a friend in front of you, you absolutely can focus your attention so much on the friend that you forget your own discomfort. Music is for you, stories are for you, the various cuisines of the world are for you, and whenever you immerse yourself in these experiences of life, you are undistracted from life. Having this control panel means you'll be done with being distracted by things on the inside that are ultimately meaningless. If professionals can diagnose and treat, and your job is to pursue a high quality of life and to answer questions like, what shall I eat? Where shall I go? Who shall I dine with? Then, as expeditiously as you can take the various discomforts that sometimes are experienced by the mind and shrink them, smooth them, cool them, alter them, until they're comfortable enough to be beneath your notice, and then you carry on with your day. Of course, if there's a new kind of discomfort to the point where you seek diagnosis and treatment, you'll do the responsible thing and seek diagnosis and treatment. It's as soon as the doctor says you don't have to worry about it. That's where you've found the kind of discomfort you can alter with the power of your mind. Now feel all of this sink in. I've described to you your capabilities, your aliveness, your humanity, and some aspects of the world you live in. As you carry on in this world, being you in this world, with the capabilities that you have, you'll keep tuning out of the noise, turning down the noise if you must, and you'll tune into the signal, the meaning that is all around you. As it sinks in, you'll hear me count up, and as I count, begin to bring all of your attention outward. 1. Become aware of your body resting where it's resting. Become aware of every breath, which brings increasing energy into your system. Become aware of how your outlook on the coming days and weeks and months might have changed. And 2, then notice how the music still plays in the background and now begins to fade. Notice any sounds outside of the music and my voice. Notice where you are and what you have planned right afterward. 3, you are emerging feeling more in control of yourself, more in touch with yourself, more capable of having a higher quality of life in the body that you have as you heal from everything that you're healing from. Sometimes we only helplessly suffer because we don't know how to think about a matter instead. Now that you have a control panel, you aren't just stuck with discomfort as it first presents itself. You can alter it, you can shrink it, you can smooth it. As your body's guardian, you'll be using this tool as you need to, so that there always will be someone there to make sure your needs are met, that you are comforted, and if it's not medicine, it might be something soothing for the heart and the mind. 4, then feel a huge wave of energy go from the very bottoms of your feet all of the way up to the top of your head, making you feel refreshed, making you feel energized, and making you feel clearer about what you're capable of doing to be in your body and have a high quality of life. 5, as it all sinks in, then open your eyes to return fully back to the room out here.